Yep, the whole internet is going against this man. I don't know what the hell is I do know what the hell is going on, and I just want to hear what Jamari has to say about this whole thing. Maybe he's got some new information. I don't know. We're about to find out. Shout out to Jamari. Let's go.
So the last week has been a very tough time for Drake fans all over the world.
Kendrick does drop.
Academics is having it the worst. Hey, he's been a Drake stan since the beginning. Yo, he's been on Drake's side since the off rip. And now it's kind of looking bad because these allegations going around surrounding Drake's brand and stuff. So now it's kind of interesting to see how academics is gonna maneuver his way around it. Whether he goes around it or is still in support of Drake, he still has to keep his image detached from all these allegations. Yep, Ek is also in the mix just because he's a Drake stan and he's been very vocal about it. Probably the most vocal person on the internet about how he's in support of Drake and all that other crap. I don't know, man. It's not looking too good.
A song, when he does drop a song, bro, I already know, man, and I'm gonna be stressed out again. Stressed out, you're not Drake.
Yo, this nigga looks like who's that? Rory from Rory and Mal. That podcast,
And I
yeah.
barely slept in days.
The smart ones went into hiding after Not Like Us dropped, but a few extra dedicated fans have still been scrambling, playing Sherlock Holmes online on an attempt to save their 69 god.
I was doing research with a group of people
Groupie at US 69.
for about, I want to say 36 hours, okay? Trying to find dirt on Kendrick. Someone goes, yo, bro, you okay? No, I'm not okay, bro. Chill out? No. There's no time to chill out. I was supposed to go to a wedding in Italy. I might cancel that shit, bruh.
And I have to say, out of all the Drake meat writers out there, no one is showing their cheeks out more than Maul from the Rory and Maul podcast.
Drake is smashing this nigga, man. He's punishing this nigga. He's out rapping this nigga. It's not even close. The music is way better. The visual is way better. I fed you fake shit and you ran with it. You thought I had an 11-year-old daughter. You're a clown. You digging for dirt. You should be digging for proof.
I mean, this guy really sat there for 3 hours and defended Drake more than most men would defend their girlfriend. He was damn near breaking down into tears. He got so emotional that Drake got bodied.
This nigga's taking his fake information. I told y'all this on Family Matters when I said, you digging for dirt. You should be digging for proof. I got pictures of the fucking little girl all in the fucking video plastered on the wall. I'm fucking playing with this dumb nigga. And he's going for it. I'm the most lit nigga in the game. Y'all mad and there's no skeletons in my closet. I'm not no fucking you put your hands on your girl. She's been engaged for years. You're not married yet. You living in New York. She's not. And because he released it right after the Family Matters. It's a better record. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
We didn't say it was a better record. We said Family
man.
Matters is probably the best song in this whole shit.
It ain't no probably. It's the best record that's released in this entire beef.
But
Family Matters is fire, I won't lie, right? But to say that it's the best record in this entire beef is a bit of a stretch because Not Like Us is. Come on, stop playing. Not Like Us is just flipping, breaking the charts for a reason. It's on number one on Billboard charts currently for a reason. Okay, there's nobody on the planet who's gonna tell me that Not Like Us is not a hit song. Feel me? It touches every single point that labels a hit song. Whatever you might call it, if the beat is fire, yes, it is. The cadence is amazing. The hook is amazing. It has so many catchphrases in it that you cannot deny that it's a fire song. I'm sorry, Maul, but that shit just snaps too hard, bro. Yeah, Family Matters is also fire. Like, if you keep it 1,000, but it's not a hit. It's not a hit. I'm sorry.
the best part of the whole podcast had to have been the loudness of the silence in this moment.
Mo, if Drake had an anthem through the weekend calling Kendrick Lamar a pedophile and everyone was two-stepping to it, you would say it was the greatest thing on earth.
Fact.
Look what Drake did. He made everyone dance to you being a pedophile. You can't even walk outside.
Facts.
Because anytime we're at a party, someone's going to play a song that's about you being a pedophile.
Say that,
we're going to
Rory.
sing along to it. You would say if Drake did that to Kendrick, that would be the greatest diss shit ever.
Fact.
You would say that.
We have to say the same thing when Kendrick did it. I mean, I don't see why not, because I also personally was going to say the exact same thing if Drake did it. I actually thought Drake was going to do it. When me and the guys were predicting as to how the beef is going to go around or go about, I always been saying that, hey, Drake is gonna pull up with that back-to-back type track, and it's gonna be over for K Dot. It didn't happen. It actually happened the other way around. K Dot dropped back-to-back before Drake did, and I won't lie, I just figured that, okay, cool. If Drake did it or Kendrick did it, either way, fire. Okay, that's the person who's gonna win the beef rather, and that's exactly what happened. K Dot won the fucking beef, bro. I'm sorry. Suck it up, Mo. I'm sorry, man.
It is an
Dead
undeniable
silence.
fact that if Drake dropped a #1 anthem record on Kendrick's
Bro.
head, his fans would be throwing him parades in the street.
Bro.
All I can really think is that this dude Maul is either on Drake's payroll or he has some serious dirt on this man. Like even DJ Academics of all people has been waving the white flag recently.
I wasn't gonna admit this shit, but I could admit it now. And I was
I wasn't gonna admit this shit, but I'm gonna admit it now.
just like, do I gotta get on the stream tomorrow and say to Drake,
Get up.
I was thinking about it. I couldn't sleep last night, y'all. I'll be honest. I couldn't sleep.
Now,
Yo.
over the last 5 days specifically, an anonymous account has come forward that has to have Drake sweating. Remember how he was saying that his team fed Kendrick false information on the Heart 6? And he even claimed to DJ Academics that those items he used in the artwork for Meet the Grams were apparently stolen from his father's suitcase?
Kendrick Lamar must have got a hold of Drake's dad's suitcase. So we're talking about Dennis Graham.
Didn't know about this.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Well, it's looking more and more like that was actually a case of Drake lying, and that those items might actually indeed be his. Because on May 10th, a Twitter account named Ebony Prince 2K24 popped up and threw his hat right into this beef, sharing a chilling video of a newspaper from that day, as well as the items from the cover of Meet the Grams. This includes Drake's alleged prescriptions, some rope, the gloves, the button-down t-shirt with the bulldog on it, as well as several other items which I have to think either belong to Drake or are being used as some sort of subliminal messaging. Number 1, King Kendrick is not a liar, and I'm not a thief. Number 2, Mr. Aubrey Graham at Drake and Mr. Livingston Allen at Academics have until noon Monday 5/13/24 to retract your claims of theft, or my attorney Miss Adrian Edward and I will exhaust every legal option available.
I think Drake knew that these
Yo, Ack is implicated in this whole beef, like, completely.
things were stolen. Do I believe that this Ozempic prescription for Drake is real? Yes.
To Mr. Aubrey Graham, may this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items. The issue in the photo should also jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. And here he shares what appears to be a screenshot from a security camera in a hotel lobby. This appears to possibly be Drake in the red hoodie. You can see a few members of his supposed entourage donning the infamous OVO owl on their clothing.
That's
January
Chubbs.
22nd, 2023 is the date listed at 3:19 in the morning. When he posted this, people immediately questioned who this person was in the wheelchair. Apparently,
What is that, a kid? Is that a child or is that an adult? Like, because, I mean, you know, you have people who are disabled. So let me just listen to what Jamari is saying.
currently on a ventilator, and when you further investigate the tweet, you see that he brings up someone by the name of Jimmy Brooks.
Who the hell is Jimmy
And
Brooks?
I'm sure most of you are wondering right now, well, who the hell is Jimmy Brooks?
Bro.
Well, that's Drake's character's name in the show Degrassi, and he infamously got put into a wheelchair after being
Bitch.
shot. So why would Jimmy not be proud of Drake that night? Well, people speculate it must have something to do with the person in the wheelchair in this photo. And then they had a theory that the noise at the beginning of Kendrick's song 616 in LA was actually a ventilator like the one seen in this photo.
Boy.
Well, this person has now been identified as a New York journalist named Christopher Alvarez, but I'll get back to that in a second.
Okay.
You've had many things discarded on your behalf over the years. I wonder if you can remember them all. You're blocking my money with your lies, so you have forced me to get it another way. 2 black American men became unemployed at this exact moment, apparently only minutes before the other screenshot. How do we know you're not like us? We never come back after we curse out the service providers. To be honest, I thought you were going to at least say you were mistaking by now, but okay. I only wanted to go with the story most know about because, well, you know. And now for the NYPD verifiable portion of the story. I was almost arrested while at work for reasons regarding your accommodations. NYPD officer Viola received a CCRB complaint and here in regards keeping you from said protesters. I've stood next to you in the rain to keep the paps and fanatics away. I became essential during your stays, having to cancel vacations and all to ensure things like
Bro,
this
what
didn't
the
happen.
Bro, what the hell is going on?
Someone asked how to make it
Ebony Prince 2K24. Bro, this person is leaking some information that. What? Wait a minute. Is this person even leaking information or he's just taunting Drake? This person. It sounds like this person is somebody who was in Drake's camp and who's upset about some money. Now he's trying to get it in other ways. This Drake beef has taken another turn that I never saw coming. Where have I been? This is dated May 13. Today is the flipping what? I don't even know what today is. It's still in the we're in the middle of May. Bro, what the hell is going on? It's just a few days ago. His house got shot up. Security guard got shot at his house. Sound like it was a drive-by shooting or something of that nature. There's an OVO store in London that got spray painted. I suspect it was Pully fans. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they not like us. Spray painting Drake's store, whatever. It's just a lot going on and it's not looking too good for Drake because it almost feels like the whole industry is turning against it. My guy is in some trouble with with a lot of people. I just don't know who exactly because I never really regarded, or the industry perhaps didn't really regard Drake as a street nigga. So him having all these beefs surrounding his brand is pretty scary. I mean, he does, rap about it every now and again. But to say that he actually does have beef in the streets is pretty. I don't know, man. I never really thought it was really real. You feel me? But now it's like, Jesus, man. Like enemies pulling up to your house and shooting that shit up is something else. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Savannah. Thank you so much for joining me today. I haven't been on this YouTube Sundays for a minute, but I'm back at it like a crack addict. As you know, I will try my best to drop a video once weekly. Please click the subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, ring the notification bell so that you're notified when I drop the next video. Without any further ado, let's keep going. Scary, scary, scary.
stop. 5 words. King Kendrick got the number, and his team too, as well as a quite riveting email that would send shivers down your spine.
Boy.
Alluding to the idea that he has been in cahoots with Kendrick or his team. I saw people saying that he was supposed to receive payment from Kendrick's team from divulging this information to them and giving them this picture, but allegedly that money never came through because Drake said it was all bullshit. When Officer Viola and his partner Wilt entered my booth, they informed me that since there was a complainant present who alleged assault, they would have to take me in unless they saw footage of otherwise. I then had to locate said footage while encircled by them, maybe alluding to the idea that that's where he got this screenshot. This person would then share yet another cryptic video saying, "Dear Aubrey, did you really think this was all about a shirt and some scripts? This was about diamonds. Time for some hard truths." In the video, you can see what appears to be a shot-up target from a shooting range, as well as the jewelry that he's alleging belongs to Drake. He would then go on to share another picture of more jewelry. You see, the minute you said stolen, you introduced a dilemma in my world. More specifically, my professional world. Lost and found is a well-known and look forward to perk of hospitality. It is the incentive to thoroughly perform your duties in hopes that one man's trash, negligence, or kind gesture may turn into a treasure for you. That means it was no secret to my closest colleagues that all these items were long in my possession. So last Monday, when I finally was shown Meet the Grams in the employee cafeteria, I instantly understood the assignment. I was elated to say the least. That elation was broken quite swiftly by one of the managers. She called me into the office and began to inquisition into how the items were obtained. I was informed that the statements made by DJ Academics had also been relayed to her, because you know the pocket watchers are always hating.
Yep.
I was informed that I should speak with an attorney because being associated with items declared stolen
May have negative consequences, of
And
course.
then this account kept posting this logo over and over and over, and eventually the front of this building, Caviar Caspia at the Mark, a famous hotel in New York City known for having extremely high-end clientele. Drake has been pictured at this hotel on multiple dates, and so people suspect that the person behind this account was actually an employee or possibly involved in security at the hotel, and that both his job and his life were threatened once these items went public. Obviously, all these tweets have been extremely subliminal, and we can really speculate all day. But it seems like this person, if we should believe anything they say, was possibly trying to extort Drake, or is still doing
Type
so.
shit.
Based on his claims, he saw something that night that would either incriminate Drake in the court of public opinion, or possibly even the court of law. And as I was making this video, we actually got some breaking news. Christopher Alvarez, the man in the wheelchair seen in the hotel footage with Drake, has now come forward to give his side of the story. And here in this article, he says, I can confirm that I was with Drake on the night of January 22nd, 2023. After his NYC concert with 21 Savage, I was called to meet Drizzy at the Mark Hotel, and we had a blast listening to new beats. I'm not in the position to talk about his character outside of our meetings, but I can't say I was not violated in any way. He also makes
Why did he have to point out the fact that I can say I was not violated in any way? Like, is that something? Should we be concerned about any violation when it comes to Drake and Min? What does the word violation even mean in this flipping context? Bro, what the hell are we talking about? Okay, cool. I'm a bit lost. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a bit lost. I'm also just trying to catch up just as much as you guys are. But why the hell is my guy talking about I must let me just put it out there. I wasn't violated in any way or shape or form. What the hell is going on, bro?
makes it sound like this alleged disgruntled employee was apparently fired for letting him into the hotel and not leaving him out in the cold weather, which he also said was wrong. And obviously you're going to have the people that say, oh, well, Drake must have paid this guy off or something of that nature. But to me, this might seriously call into question everything this guy, Ebony Prince 2K24, has said throughout the last couple of days. Even though it might seem like he has some pretty good evidence, we should definitely take everything he says with a grain of salt. Either way, we're gonna see what unravels from here, but for Drake, it's been absolutely horrible time.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, good to get out, get the pen working.
And Kendrick got a #1 and I think like #4 record off this shit. It's also hilarious to me that Kendrick went radio silent after Drake dropped that garbage response record. Kendrick was so inside of Drake's head.
I wouldn't say garbage. Come on, Jamari. I wouldn't say garbage. I mean, it is a cop out. You know, he is waving the white flag. I won't lie, but you know what I'm saying? Like he had a few bars here and there. If you haven't played the song yet, go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Hard Part 6. My name is Brian Savannah yet again. Please take the like button, the sub button. Let's go.
Head that even in that tweet announcing From the Heart 6, he says, we know you drop it in 6 minutes anyway, and Kendrick said,
No.
Either way, I want to know what you guys think about this situation down below. It's getting pretty spooky,
Boy.
okay? There was obviously the shooting in front of Drake's house where one of his bodyguards took a bullet. We got LeBron dancing around in the background of a potential Kendrick Lamar video, which y'all know had Drake in his feelings like no other.
Yeah, what'd I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I can never let you down.
But I want to know what you guys think about all this down below. What do you think about the Twitter?
Well, here's what I think, Jamari. You feel me? The general consensus on the internet is that Drake lost the beef bit. Granted, you know, K-Dot did everything right in my opinion. Okay, he did not respond to the allegations of him, beating up his wife, which I still feel like need to be addressed. I mean, or investigated for that matter, because DV is not. It's not cool, man. You feel me? It's not cool at all. Dave Free being one of his son's dad is also an allegation that might not really have to be addressed. It's just could be one of those lies that are just effective in getting, Kendrick into looking bad as far as the people he has around him or whatever. Drake lost the beef in conclusion. Drake lost the beef. I hate to say it, but it's true. Okay. We had to have a winner at the end of the day. And currently kind of looks like Drake actually lost. And another thing is, I think academics tweeted that Drake said he's not done. Somebody told me that Drake said he's not done. And if Drake said it's not done, then I guess it's not done because whatever he has next has to, be so impactful that people say, you know what, the beef is not done. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Drake has some new information, or he has something that's going on in the shadows that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Drake has brewing up, yeah, it has to stick. So it's not over until it's over. I'd like to think that it's not over, but I do know for a fact that Kendrick is gonna drop a music video for that not like us song as he should. Okay, will this lead to an album rollout? I hope so because I would also like Kendrick to drop an album. Who wouldn't? Shit. K Dot needs to drop an album. He needs to put that Not Like Us song in that album too. If he has to put Euphoria in there, he might as well do that as well. I'm happy with that, just so that he can run it up. Kendrick has now cornered himself some new listeners thanks to this beef. So this might go down as one of Kendrick's classic albums of all time. This might go down as one of Kendrick's most listened albums of all time. I am excited. I know you are too. BBL Drizzy is a fire ass beat. Okay. The reason I'm just going on and on and on is because I haven't been on the internet for a minute. So I'm just, spilling my thoughts randomly. BBL Drizzy is a fire beat. Okay. Whatever Metro was on that day, great idea. Drop a beat, make sure that everybody raps on it so that they can clown Drizzy as much as they can. That shit is trending on TikTok. I see a lot of rappers hopping on that shit. That's pretty cool. It's not looking good for Drizzy, man. It's not looking good for Drizzy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Seven. Thank you so much for checking my video tonight. And without any further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Click the like button, the sub button. Check you guys later on next week. Peace. You know what I'm talking about.
Hello, talking that nigga, that snitch. I ain't been up on the block in a minute.